Hey guys, Tomo back in. Welcome to day 3 in the life of the OnePlus Open. Today I'm recording this video using the OnePlus's main camera, and I am mounting it on a tripod. In my prior video, I tried to use the phone's main camera and the preview camera and the previous screen as well, just to see how it's going to work. Unfortunately, the screen ended up turning off on its own after recording for a few minutes. That defeats the purpose. Now I'm just going to mount it on the tripod. That way I don't have to worry about the phone sliding off or anything like that. So that is my current setup. And before jumping to day 3 in the life of this phone, just want to give a quick shout out to my partner, Mint Mobile. Currently, I have a YouTube exclusive offer where if you buy 3 months, if you buy a 3-month plan, you get another 3 months free. This is the best deal of the year, so make sure to check them out. And they still offer 5G data for as low as $15 a month. You also get access to unlimited text and phone calls. Make sure to check them out, link in the description below. So day 3, I began my day at 5:22 a.m. I know my prior days I began my day at around 2 p.m. because that's when I got the phone, set it up, happened to charge it, and just started going from there. But this is a normal day for me. Wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning. So I typically work from home. Therefore, during the day, I don't use my phone that much. But during the afternoon, I would go for a walk. So I was able to record some nice footages of the OnePlus Open. And as I was walking, my friends were texting me about Draymond Green chokeholding Rudy Gobert in the NBA game. So I was curious to see what it was. I just did a quick YouTube search, found a video on it. And it was nice to be able to see it on a large screen as I'm walking. I just opened up my phone and I was able to see everything on the nice big display. So that was pretty cool. Otherwise, I would have to squint on a regular smartphone screen and try to figure out what's going on. Usually when there's a fight on the NBA court, there's millions of people jumping on top of each other. Can't really figure out what's going on. But having the larger phone does make it easier. And even walking and watching video at this time, it feels pretty comfortable and natural. So there's a pretty unique use for that. And later on the day, I actually went to my eye doctor for my annual checkup, and I did not have a physical copy of my prescription from last year. This year I went to a different eye doctor. So I just showed him the prescription on my phone, and it was actually a really pleasant experience. I opened up the phone, I handed it over to him. He was able to see everything just fine. He even asked what phone it is, and he's like a 60, 70-year-old man. I tried to explain to him it is a OnePlus phone. He has absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. But regardless, he was impressed just because of the fact I had like a tablet in my pocket, and then it turned to a regular cell phone once I closed it up. He did ask to hold it. He did comment that the phone feels heavy. So even though this Fold is much lighter than the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the Pixel Fold, it is still slightly on the heavy side, but it is still lighter than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So if you're not used to using Pro phones and Max phones, maybe you're not used to the weight, but this one is pretty comparable just in terms of those, which is, I think, is a good sign. Still waiting for more manufacturer to make these phones even lighter, similar to those Xiaomi phone, and hopefully Samsung will make another big upgrade next year. But for now, this is the best that we got, and it was nice to be able to see some live reaction from normal everyday people. But regardless, he thought the phone was really cool and was impressed by the technology. And when I got back to my desk, just took a picture of my afternoon pickup coffee. Not the greatest photo, but it is what it is. OnePlus never really been known for their camera. And as I'm sitting at my desk, I'd like to have it mounted on my phone stand as I watch YouTube videos. Very convenient. And one thing I noticed that even though this is a big phone, you're not getting the full real estate if you really think about it. So here's an example of the video. I'm watching Josh Lord from my fantasy basketball news. So you open it up and leave it as is. It is about 3 inch from top to bottom. And if you make it full screen, it is still the same 3 inch. It just got shifted down a little bit more. I guess the only difference is the hypotenuse or the diagonal length. It's just a tad longer. It would have been better to have the actual everything full screen, but you can see there's still black bars on the side. You're not really utilizing all of the large display. And if you turn the phone to the side, I guess it makes it a little bit bigger, but it still doesn't maximize the full screen. I guess I technically can zoom in to make it stretch and fold, but it's just not the same. So there's still some limitation with apps and things not working 100% the way that you expect it to work. If I were to watch YouTube on the TV, I get a full screen TV, no random black bars, but on phones, you got to deal with all these weird aspect ratios. And for whatever reason, the eBay app doesn't really work that well on this phone. I keep getting errors. I'm not sure if it's an eBay problem or it's a phone problem, but the app works fine on my other phones, so who knows. By 3:30 p.m., phone is at 75%, so pretty impressive standby time. It is sitting on my desk at the most part while I'm working. Then at night, I went for a drive, half an hour each way, GPS on. But before that, I had Google Maps open the whole time, at least an hour, just to track the traffic. Whenever it got better, I decided to hop in my car and go to my destination. And doing that, I had Google Maps on at least 2 hours today with the phone open. So by 10:46 p.m. at night, we are looking at 25% battery. And then I went into the settings just to customize my phone a little bit more. One thing good about Android phone is they have so many little customization options, and this one I found to be useful. I can double tap on the screen anywhere to lock the phone or unlock the phone. It has space and lock, so it's going to register pretty easily. This saves me the time of trying to reach the corner, graze that fingerprint sensor with my thumb or whatever finger I'm accessing. It saves me an extra step just to lock or unlock the phone. So I find that to be pretty convenient. And at nighttime, at 11 p.m., as I'm getting ready for bed, just doing a quick battery check here. We got 17 hours and 42 minutes of battery life so far. 4 hours of screen on time today. At least 1 or 2 hours of that is from Google Maps. Use Snapchat, Google Chrome throughout the day as well. So on the top here, you can see that it is estimated to last another 5 hours and a half. That's assuming regular usage, but right now I'm getting ready for bed, so just gonna leave it there, sitting idling the rest of the night. And so went to bed, woke up the next morning at 4:09 a.m. and battery life is at 17%, dropped 4% since the time that I went to bed. So 5 hours later, it dropped 4%. So less than 1% an hour, which is pretty impressive. And finally, 3 hours later at 7:20 a.m., phone is at 4%. So just doing a battery check, we got 1 day and 2 hours of battery life. Let's just call it 2.5 hours of battery life since there's still 4% left. 5 hours of screen on time. So day 3 battery life is actually looking really impressive. As you can see here with my usage, I got Google Maps from the day before on for an hour and a half. Google Chrome, Snapchat, some Pokemon trading card game. So pretty impressed with the battery life. It's nice to see that's able to achieve a full 24 hours of battery life under light to moderate usage. And that wasn't something that I was getting on the Pixel Fold or the Galaxy Z Fold 5. When I was using both of those phones, I think I was averaging more around the 15 to 17 hours range. But at least with the OnePlus open, I did hit a full 24 hours and a little bit more. So very promising and pretty impressed with the battery. We'll see how the rest of the week goes, but day 3, it is looking solid. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. Anything else you want me to cover, remember to like and subscribe. Please check out day 2 if you haven't already, and see you guys in the next video.